On the first Easter Sunday morning, the ladies really weren't sure what they were going to encounter. They started to the tomb of Jesus, carrying their burial spices. His body had not yet been anointed for burial. They were making their way to this tomb. It was a place that had been hewn out in the rocks probably much like these. They're on their way to the tomb, and they realize that they're going to have difficulty getting in. There's a stone in front of the door. Someone's going to have to roll the stone away and allow them to gain access. They're anxious. They believe in Jesus as Messiah, yet it's really difficult to explain everything that's happened to him. Upon arriving at the tomb, they're in for another surprise. The ladies arrive at the tomb and they're amazed. The huge stone that was set in the mouth of the tomb is gone. Inside, it's empty. They find his grave clothes. They're laying in one place. The napkin that used to be on his face, it's neatly in another, and it's folded. But there's a message. The Lord is risen. The angels tell the ladies, don't fear, he's risen. You go tell his disciples that he wants to meet with them back in Jerusalem. Just standing here and looking around, it's hard to imagine what that morning must have been like in Jerusalem. The rocks could witness as to what they saw that day. How the life in the Lord's body began to move. And if you could have seen, had eyes to see into the spiritual realm, to see death giving loose of its hold on the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, not some suffering servant, but a victorious Jesus that is defeating death. He takes a breath. As he moves, he pulls off those grave clothes that they had on him, and he stands up, and every demon in Satan's realm screeched because he'd been defeated. But not only that, our victorious Lord is alive. He came out of the tomb. He came out of the tomb. We're here today celebrating this glorious day because Christ is not in the grave. He's not in a place like this. He's at the right hand of God the Father. He's alive. And as he came back to life that day, he lives forevermore.